Slick.
Wait till that motherfucker start hitting that body.
Yeah.
Alvarez hit that motherfucker body.
Look how slick. Mike, look how slick he is.
Oh, he's gonna get
in August of 2024 against Israel Madrimov to make him a 4-division champion. That's it. That's all. He hasn't fought
with
since
Crawford.
then.
I think gaining too much weight and too much muscle might affect them if they're thinking of surviving and being able to take.
Gabe Rosado, a well-respected veteran in boxing, shared his thoughts on a possible fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Rosado believes Crawford doesn't have the punching power to seriously hurt Canelo. While he praised Crawford's skills, movement, and accuracy, he said those strengths might not be enough against someone as strong and physically dominant as Canelo. Rosado noted that Canelo has taken punches from some of the sport's hardest hitters without being shaken, which makes him doubt Crawford's ability to cause real damage. In Rosado's view, the difference in strength and toughness would be one of Crawford's biggest challenges in this
whether
fight.
the fight should happen at all.
That Terence Crawford is simply too small and doesn't have a chance to beat Canelo Alvarez. I am Mike Tyson. He says that this is a fight that nobody calls for. It's just simply too much of a size difference. Shannon Briggs is the believer in styles make fights, skill set, and the skill set of Canelo Alvarez versus the skill set of Terence Crawford favors the skill set of Terence Crawford, not only just to win, but to possibly stop Canelo Alvarez for the first time in his career. Now, Canelo Alvarez is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Terence Crawford is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Terence Crawford is 4-division champion, undefeated, 2-division undisputed champion. Canelo Alvarez is a 4-division champion, 2-time undisputed super middleweight champion, and reigning undisputed super middleweight world champion with a record of 63 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 wins.
I don't see how Crawford could hurt Canelo, because Canelo's been in there with Kovalev. He's been in there with Bivol. You know what I'm saying? He's been in there with big punchers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can a guy that's really a 47-pounder, even though he's up in weight, I don't see how he can hurt Canelo. You know what I'm saying? It just feels completely, because your body is different to absorbing a bigger blow. So, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, when I sparred the guys in the lower weight classes and they hit me, bro, it's like, no disrespect, but it just feels like you get hit with a pillow. It's just different. It could be a murderous puncher at 147, but if I'm walking around 185 and I'm a solid guy and I'm used to fighting guys, you know, with a different.
Boxing commentator Showbiz, the adult, gave a clear opinion on the matchup. He does not believe Terence Crawford could beat Canelo Alvarez. His view is based on the differences in size, strength, and fighting styles. Showbiz pointed out that Canelo's experience against top opponents in multiple weight classes has given him the tools to shut down fighters like Crawford. While he admitted Crawford is versatile and has high boxing IQ, Showbiz argued those qualities alone would not be enough to overcome Canelo's power and control in the ring. In his opinion, the fight strongly favors Canelo, and Crawford would need something truly extraordinary to win. Asterisk.
What up, Biz? Who you got? Canelo, Crawford?
Yeah, got Canelo. I heard the punches that he hit Charlo with. I don't know if Crawford can absorb those punches. I know he's a great man and a great warrior. When you come from 147 to put on a better fight than Charlo, I mean, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that means that Crawford is so great and he can do that, or that means that Charlo set the bar so damn low that anybody can do better than Charlo did last night.
Do skill really pay the bill? Because that would be tested.
It'll pay the bill. That's why Canelo's skillful too.
Renowned trainer Robert Garcia shared his concerns about Terence Crawford adding a lot of weight to fight Canelo Alvarez. Garcia explained that gaining weight too quickly or in large amounts can hurt a boxer's speed, stamina, and sharpness in the ring. He warned that the extra pounds might slow Crawford down, taking away one of his biggest strengths, his quickness. Garcia also pushed back on comparisons between Crawford and Floyd Mayweather, saying they don't fit. He noted that Mayweather never bulked up this way to fight bigger opponents, and his wins against larger fighters came from speed and skill, not size. In Garcia's view, moving up so much in weight could put Crawford at a disadvantage before the fight even starts.
Gaining too much weight and too much muscle might affect them if they're thinking of surviving and being able to take a punch and being able to go rounds. Then they're trying to maybe go the distance and they'll be happy with that. But I think Crawford's natural talent, Mayweather had it. You know, you guys were just mentioning right now that he doesn't. Crawford, Mayweather never needed to gain weight and never needed to be heavy to be able to beat those bigger guys. I think Crawford's skills. We give Crawford a chance because we know how good he is, how, you know, his skills, his speed, his combinations. But if he's gaining so much weight, he might not be able to do those. He might not be able to have those same skills when it comes to his speed, his footwork, because of the weight. So we'll see. You know, I just hope he's not just training and getting big to survive and go the distance, because maybe that's a win for him. Maybe he's thinking, if I go the distance with him, that's a big win for me. So, you know, I just hope not. I expect Crawford to actually pull up some runs and maybe even pull up the fight. But if he's too heavy, too big, he's gonna get hit, and he's gonna have to exchange punches, and that's what
he has mastered his style. Now, typically, Latinos, they got their own style versus melanated black people having like more rhythm, more flashiness and panache to their stuff, more swag.
Yeah.
We just fight different than other ethnicities. If you want to throw Amir Khan in there, his ethnicity, he was in and out.
Yeah, that's the European kind of style.
Textbook, you know, but that was his style. Canelo got his style and he mastered it. Terence Crawford cannot take nothing away from him. He's like freakishly good, you know. He go both sides, southpaw, orthodox, you know. And I feel like he adapt well. But it don't take much to get hit, especially these little 8-ounce gloves. He cannot slip up. He cannot slip up. He gonna have to stay set from bing to bing from round 1 to 12, and he better be in shape. Yeah. Talking about like not 12 round shape. Right. Talking about like
so
6.
that's another aspect of that comparison. And yes, you know, exactly what the champ said, exactly what Abel Sanchez said. You know, you're gonna put on weight, you're gonna be a different fighter. And I can say this even as a fighter as myself. As I've gotten heavier in my retirement, I try and move around the gym. It just feels different. And even when you start camp, you feel different in the beginning than you do at the end. But listen, we're still 4 or 5 weeks away. I don't know exactly what Terence is weighing right now. And even if he does say what he weighs, man, he's gone out there and said he's weighed, you know, all types of crazy numbers just to get people to get media to respond. So it's really not really going to know until the fight and we see these guys next to each other. He might look bigger right now, but he might not be that heavy. He might still be in the range that these guys are targeting for the fight itself. But I will say this, if you look at it historically, Floyd Mayweather, when he fought Canelo Alvarez, Floyd was 36 years old. Canelo was a young man. I think he was 21 or something like that, or 23, under 23, whatever the case may be. Floyd came in how Floyd always comes in. He didn't try to put on weight for that fight. I think he came in 150 pounds, like he always did in his big fights, and even at 36 years old. And it was his speed, it was his technical proficiency, it was his skill, and his jab, which is what gave Canelo fits all night long, and eventually why he lost 11 rounds to 1. So I don't know that Crawford really needs to be packing on.
He said that he sparred Canelo Alvarez, and he hit Canelo Alvarez with his best shot. His best shot, this is a power puncher. Yeah, he's smaller than Canelo Alvarez, but let me further explain. Canelo Alvarez didn't feel nothing. Nothing. And some of y'all gonna be like, but yo, that's Virgil Ortiz, he's smaller. Canelo Alvarez didn't feel nothing with Triple G. Canelo Alvarez didn't feel nothing versus Kovalev. Kovalev killed the man in the ring. Canelo Alvarez didn't feel nothing with Danny Jacobs. Canelo Alvarez wasn't even demoralized by Dimitri Bivol. He just got outboxed. He didn't hurt Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez, you see how we say iron Mike Tyson? Well, Canelo Alvarez has an iron chin. Terence Crawford. And also, put it this way also, after the fight with Jermell Charlo and Canelo Alvarez, and I spoke to Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo basically said that, yo, Canelo Alvarez couldn't feel my punches. I hit Canelo Alvarez with 2 left hooks and he didn't even feel nothing. Jamel Charlo was Iron Man Jamel Charlo. The 154-pound undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's not active right now, but we all know he was an undisputed, a knockout artist that got all his belt by knocking out every opponent to become undisputed, ladies and gentlemen. Canelo Alvarez has gotten hit with the most devastating punches in his
So you give that edge to Canelo because in boxing, youth is a commodity. Height. Canelo is 5'7" and a half inches tall. Terence Crawford is 5 feet 8 inches tall. So you give the slight edge to Terence Crawford right there. The reach, Canelo is 70 and a half inches tall. Terence Crawford is 74 inches tall, which gives him an almost 4-inch reach advantage. Their weight, Canelo is a middleweight and Bud is a lightweight middleweight. Records. Canelo is 63 2-2, 39 knockouts. Bud is 41-0 with 31 knockouts. Canelo's last fight was a victory over William Skull. It was a unanimous decision on May 3rd, 2025. Bud last entered the ring on August 3rd.
Gary Antoine Russell praised Canelo Alvarez for mastering his own style of boxing. He described Canelo as a fighter who knows his strengths inside and out and uses them to full effect in every fight. Russell believes Crawford can't easily take away what Canelo has spent years perfecting, from sharp defensive head movement to precise counterpunches and punishing body shots. Canelo's skills have been shaped by top-level competition. While Russell acknowledged Crawford's adaptability and ring IQ, he stressed that Canelo's ability to impose his style makes him an especially tough opponent. He added that when a fighter reaches the confidence and efficiency Canelo shows, it becomes extremely hard to break that rhythm.